Hey guys, just picked up some pizza for our youth group hangout tonight. We're keeping it under 10 people, so don't worry about that. I am going to give you some footage of it though, so that you can kind of see how it rolls. And I've already got a couple guys with me. My brother-in-law's here, and then also one of the youth kids. And we went and picked up the pizza, and we're taking it back to my house and getting ready to have some fun time during quarantine. So it's going to be a blast. Everybody's back here fixing their pizza, and we're getting ready to sit down together. Just keeping you in the loop. Our total is up to like 6 people or so, but we're not getting close to 10. So things are good. Don't worry about us. Yeah, we're having a little youth night. We're gonna play some games, have a little devotion together, covering something in the Bible, and maybe a little prayer time together. It's gonna be really good. And so after that, we'll play some games. I think we're gonna play like some party games, like maybe Quiplash or something like that to get everybody involved. So it's going to be fun.
Hi.
Oi. Hi.
Hey. Hi.
Well, we finished eating pizza, and now they're all down the hall playing games, and we've been watching some videos and just having a good time. And we actually had a little bit of prayer time together and talking about the scripture a little bit. Nothing like too heavy this time, but we haven't seen them a lot during quarantine, and so it was just really nice to kind of get reacquainted and have some prayer time together. Now they're getting ready to play this little game called Pro Wrestling, which is on the original Nintendo, like back in the 1980s, so that's kind of crazy. And then after that, we'll probably play like a big group game together or something like that. Well, the guys stayed over till about I guess it was about 7:30 p.m. tonight, and we had a really good time hanging out with them. And so what we ended up doing was we ate pizza, watched some videos, and had some fun. And then we had a little time of Devo, and it's where we kind of look at the scripture together. And tonight it was less focused on that. It was more of a prayer time where we really encourage them to spend a moment just kind of centering themselves on the Lord, on confessing things that have maybe gone wrong in their life, and asking for help, asking for inspiration. And then we ended it by just asking the Lord to help us with peace during this time, with strength to fight against the evil inside of us, and then also asking for Him to help us, Lord, like with our families and dealing with people while we're in quarantine, that we would be peace and patience and not be angry. And it was a really good time with them. And so I guess while I'm talking about this, I'll just tell you really quickly, that is a huge part of what Samantha and I feel called to do. And it's what we do through my job, my ministry with the Christian Motorcyclist Association, and it's also what we do here locally with our church. And that is we both just have such a passion, such a love for young people. And we look back and we think about how that was one of the most vulnerable and crucial times in our life, where we went through some really difficult and hard things. And we look to nowadays try to build relationships with young people in that same season of life that we were in, and just be a friend to them while they're going through some of those things that we went through. And so that's a lot of what we do, and that's what I was doing tonight, is just trying to keep those relationships going. And yeah, Sam does that too with some young ladies here in town. And so I'm sure as we make videos, you may see us hanging out with teenagers a lot, and that'll explain a little bit about that. We do volunteer as youth pastors with a church, but even if we weren't volunteering actively at a church, it's just so closely tied to our heart. We don't ever want students, young people, to feel alone in the things that they go through, because a lot of the things that Sam struggled with, that I struggle with, we feel like just weren't really talked about a whole lot, And so we're all about making relationships and teaching young people that they're not alone, and that God has a plan for their life, like beyond what they can see. And so we would be speaking that message regardless of whether we were employed or volunteers or whatever. But yeah, we love that part of our lives. And so, yeah, we are really looking forward to quarantine being lifted, because we're ready to do something big with the whole group again. Maybe that'll happen again here very soon. And so, Anyway, I really appreciate you guys for checking out all these videos. And tonight I just wanted to show you a little bit about kind of like what we do with our youth group here in town. I know I didn't have a whole lot of footage of the young guys over at my house, but we'll be doing more of this as the weather picks up and as quarantine, of course, lifts. And so we're looking forward to that. God bless you guys, and I hope you stay tuned for our next video coming very soon. Bye-bye. Feel free to leave a like or comment if there's anything you want to know or want to engage with us at all. We love to have that kind of feedback. And also, please subscribe because we have more content coming down the road. So God bless you guys, and thanks for taking a look at my channel.